This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
The Supreme Court calls the CBI 2G scam investigation slipshod, asks why Telecom Minister A. Raja is still comfortably perched on his throne. A combative Raja says, "Why should I quit?"
At any point will you think of quitting around this controversy issue now?
If it is necessary, I can, but where is the necessity?
The Madras High Court upholds the 10-year jail term for 3 warders in the sensational Rita Mary rape case. One official is acquitted.
The High Court today in its judgment has confirmed the conviction on 3 accused persons and acquitted 1 person.
Law students take up their own case and hit the streets. They want the recently introduced bar exam before enrollment to be scrapped. After ploughing through the maze of charges against former IPL chief Lalit Modi, the Chennai crime branch seeks more information from the BCCI.
We've asked for the dates of those meetings, where they were held, the minutes of the meetings, who were party to it and things like that.
Bring out your umbrellas. The northeast monsoon is here, but is Chennai ever prepared for the onslaught that lies ahead? Crackers and sweets aside, Chennaites are ushering in the festivities with a tinge of glitter. A very good evening and welcome to Late Night News with me, Ashmit Kumar. Let's also have a look at some national stories making headlines. Reports suggest that 2 other close relatives of the Maharashtra Chief Minister were illegally granted apartments at the Adarsh Society. Sharabuddin fake encounter case accused is granted bail. Amit Shah to walk free shortly. Yediyurappa government breathes easy for now. Karnataka High Court upholds the disqualification of 11 rebel BJP MLAs. The Prime Minister tells his Chinese Premier of his concerns on issuing staple visas to Kashmiris. Supreme Court tells the central government to get all BPL families under the PDS scheme, says it's important that people don't go hungry. Now, A. Raja has retorted the Supreme Court remarks singling him out in the 2G spectrum scam case. The telecom minister said that there was no need for him to put in his papers. Earlier in the day, the CBI found itself on the receiving end, with the Supreme Court slamming the 2G spectrum investigations. The apex court called the investigation slipshod. The Supreme Court also exclaimed how the same telecom minister has continued to operate, pointing fingers directly at A. Raja. The sharp reaction by the Supreme Court comes in the wake of the CBI demanding 6 more months for a thorough investigation. The 2G spectrum scam involved allegations that A. Raja allegedly granted spectrum to telecom operators on a first-come, first-served basis as opposed to a tender, a move that potentially cost the government thousands of crores. But for now, the Supreme Court has adjourned the case for 15th of November.
Is there any judgment? Please show it. I am a lawyer. I will comment upon it. I am also a lawyer.
At any point will you think of quitting around this controversy issue now?
If it is necessary, I can, but where is the necessity? Where is the necessity?
Now, the Madras High Court has upheld a 10-year imprisonment 3 jail warders convicted in the Rita Mary rape case. The court, however, has acquitted 1 warder. The case goes back to 2001 when a teenager, Rita Mary, was forced into prostitution and then arrested. The warders inside the jail in Sinji then had raped her. The trial court had sentenced the jail authorities to 10 years imprisonment.
In 2001, a young girl called Rita Mary was raped inside Senji sub-jail by the jail warders. The trial court convicted 4 of them for 10 years imprisonment. They filed an appeal against the judgment and the judgment was pronounced by the High Court today. The High Court today in its judgment has confirmed the conviction on 3 accused persons and acquitted 1 person.
Now, the decision by the Bar Council of India to introduce a qualifying exam to practice law in the country has attracted criticism from a section of lawyers and law students.
A group of 100 students protested outside Ambedkar Law College in Chennai. They say the Bar Council of India's decision to conduct a qualifying exam for law graduates before they practice is unconstitutional and undemocratic.
மருத்துவ கல்லூரி மாணவர்களுக்கும் பொறியியல் கல்லூரி மாணவர்களுக்கும் இதர தொழிற்படிப்பு படிக்கின்ற எந்த மாணவர்களுக்கும் இப்படிப்பட்ட ஒரு தகுதி தேர்வு வைக்கவில்லை. ஆனால் குறிப்பிட்ட சட்டக்கல்லூரி மாணவர்களையும் வழக்கறிஞர்களையும் ஒடுக்கும் விதமாகவும் வழக்கறிஞர்களுடைய எண்ணிக்கை குறைக்கும் விதமாகவும் மத்திய அரசு இப்படி ஒரு தான் தோன்றித்தனமான ஒரு ஆணையை பிறப்பித்துள்ளார்கள்.
The Bar Council of India believes a qualifying test will bring about uniformity in law education and the legal profession across the country and will lead to the much needed deep reforms in India's legal system. The prelude to reforms in the legal profession started way back in the year 1998 when the BCI attempted to introduce a practical training course whereby law graduates would have to work for a year with a counsel before they could enroll as advocates. However, the Supreme Court struck it down on the grounds of lack of competence. The qualifying exam has set off concern among law students who feel it could become a hurdle for lawyers with a rural background when they compete with those with high quality of training and skills. But the Bar Council firmly believes that the exam for lawyers will have a positive impact on the legal expertise of the country and also will benefit the judicial system in the long run. In Chennai, Lokpriya, NDTV Hindu.
Now, police in Chennai investigating corruption charges against former IPL chairman Lalit Modi says it has sought more details from the cricketing body BCCI today. The Central Crime Branch, which is conducting the probe, said it is awaiting answers to a list of questions it submitted to the BCCI. Salim brings us this report.
As former IPL head Lalit Modi, charged with embezzlement of funds estimated at 470 crore rupees, remains outside India. Police in Chennai probing the charges say they are waiting for the BCCI to return a 35-point questionnaire. The investigation against Modi and 6 others started on a complaint from the BCCI, which is registered in Chennai. They are being probed for criminal breach of trust, cheating, forgery, criminal conspiracy and false accounting.
Latest is we've gone through all the records given by the complainant, that is Mr. Srinivasan's case, and we have lots of doubts about, in the sense we need clarifications. So a series of meetings have been held over the year. So we've asked for the dates of those meetings, where they were held, the minutes of the meetings, who were party to it and things like that.
On October 5th, the Enforcement Directorate formally requested the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to cancel Modi's passport. Sources familiar with the case against Modi say the former IPL boss is unlikely to return to India anytime soon. In Chennai, Salim for NDTV Hindu.
Now, even while Lalit Modi has reasons to worry, the BJP is all smiles in Karnataka, at least for now though. Find out why on the other side.